They really kind of lay into that, don't they? Okay. So last night I was going to play some PoE2 for the Cozy stream, but when you try to leave, it basically tells you can't. So instead of playing that, what we did is we played Fall Guys, and we did predictions for every single round, which was actually a lot of fun. So we may do that again sometime. On that note, we're going to go ahead and finish this up and then do Beast of Winter. Yes, there was a lot of gambling last night. It was pretty great. A lot of beer, too. I ended up having like 6 beers. It was a lot of beers. Let's go. So we made the dragon fly away out here. But we still need to go into the jagged keep. Let's see what's in there. There's Eothas. Being a big phony jerk.
Challenge.
Oh.
You spend your whole life thinking you're a giant. And one day that fella shows up at your fortress.
That was awfully profound.
Was it? Was it though? All right, got all that stuff. Anything over here? Nope. All right, let's go. Can you do another DOS 2 run after this? Probably not a DOS 2 run, but I think we're going to do our Pathfinder Evil run at some point. Coming up, I might do Stardew Valley. But I think the next game we're going to do is I'm going to finally get my Dark Souls 3 run down again. It's going to be a speed run. I'm going to play Dark Souls. I'm going to do my best to be fast, but it's probably going to be pretty slow. But we're going to do that Dark Souls 3 run and get that. Yeah, it's going to be a speed run. Peeked at spotting you. The strapping warrior slams her shield against the floor, rattling the stones beneath her feet.
Scurriers in my keep. Make ready to be crushed, vermin of Eothas!
Look here, I recovered this from your fallen Brenthus.
You felled her? And her dragon?
No, it was the dragon who killed her, not me. She stills, red scrawls in her skin flickering as she grimly appraises you. A muscle ticks in her jaw, but finally she sheaths her sword.
Then the Bathor will decide your fate. He awaits at the back of the keep.
The Bathor. Okay. Slow motion is a speed. Okay. Maybe do the Dark Souls 3 Cinders mod? Maybe.
I'll get that for you. Don't mention it.
Oh, God. Oh, his head got crushed. Rude. So this place looks big?
You see that?
Oh. Ugh. See that. A rock slide has collapsed this section of the keep. Let's go over. Whoa, what are you guys doing? Oh, there's traps up there? Wait, why do I see traps? Uh-oh.
And what do we have here?
That's why.
Easily done. I'll get that for you. Can't take all the credit.
+2 dex, +2 explosives, +1 arcana, and +1 all evocation power. Oh my. Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Right fetching.
Right fetching. Well said.
I'll get that for you. Don't mention it.
So I guess normally we'd have to fight all these people, but not us. Oh, look, and they don't even count this as stealing. Nice. I'm gonna loot your dead guy here. Thank you. Wait, if this is all to the main...
Tell me we aren't gonna fight them all at once. Better yet, what if we didn't fight them at all?
Okay. Done and done, girl. Okay, I'm guessing that's the main area. So let's see what this is down here. Are we losing XP? Not really. The XP isn't done by kills in this game. It's a little bit unique in that sense. Wow. Lightning bomb. That's pretty cool. Potion of invisibility once. Excuse me. Just started to take my allergy meds again. Something has been triggering my allergies lately. Wait, did we loot that? Where's this? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Okay, back to here. Go bless. Thanks. It's those beer allergies? Maybe. Maybe so. What was that? Napped Scoria figurine. 2 magma oozes. Cool.
Supposing this volcano blows, what are the odds any of us but Gone survives it?
Too late to turn around, Captain?
We can't get back to our boat.
I
We
can
did.
see the fury burning in her eyes.
When the warlord spots you, his shoulders stiffen, and he reaches for the mace strapped to his back.
Kith, how is it you have come to be here? Nay, it is of little matter.
I am not here to fight you.
Your words hold no weight, Kith. Rathun decide their own battles.
There's no reason for us to fight when we can be of aid to each other instead. He scrubs a hand over the front of his helm, apparently weighing your words.
I concede to your point. For the time being, Eothas deserves death, not words. The Defiler God has brought war
Hey,
to
Mikro.
Ash and
Hey,
Morn
Sanos.
in revenge against Magran and her Rathun. What is your relation to Eothas, if not to act with him against Magran?
Arath wills that I intervene with Eothas.
Mere Kith are seldom agents of such a powerful deity. If you have no plans to defend the Defiler God, then we've no quarrel with you, Kith. We are prepared to assault Eothas at the base of the moor.
Why do I never see Cohh RP walk in this game? I thought Cohh loved doing that when possible in non-combat areas. Bulbous, RP walking for me is a first-person thing. Because in a game like this, you can center the camera while your characters run around, and you can, like, get all the details because the world is still. But in first person, if you're running around, you can't really focus on the world around you. So for me, RP walking is all about first person games.
The shrine will lower us to the sacred Ardra Pillar, where the embodied god now gluts himself.
Let me through. I'll speak with Eothas and convince him to leave this place.
Even if I believed you, I cannot do such a thing.
He shakes his head, his eyes burn, fiercely intent.
We guard the sacred depths of the moor. None may freely enter. Thus the shrine lies dormant, locked without the talk of Bethacton.
Funny you say that.
Our high priestess. The Brenthis is the talk's rightful bearer, but she has yet to return to the keep.
Oh, yeah, third-person games, it's the same thing. Any game where you have direct control over the camera, I should say. Not necessarily just first person. Yeah, as somebody pointed out in chat, Witcher 3. I RP walk in Witcher 3 all the time, too. Yep. I have the torque.
I heard shouts of your tribe preceding you. It would seem you are unparalleled among your kind.
A thorny subject.
And mine. You are without the Brenthis, so I must assume she has returned to the Ever Flame.
Oh, she was set on fire, all right.
What became of the Ancient? Jorda Fairless? Triumph will be nigh impossible without her.
What makes you think something happened to her?
Oh, who needs some old lizard anyway?
The warlord tilts his head, as if considering the true meaning of your companion's reaction. Growing distrustful, he tightens his grip on his mace.
You will answer me, Kith, without trickery or lies.
The dragon has forsaken you. He falls silent, the scrawlings on his skin flaring hotly.
Indeed. I feared the worst when the Brenthis failed to return with the beast. We've no choice. Despite the odds, we'll attack without either's strength.
He shakes his head, the motion grave.
If this is to be our last stand, we must prepare ourselves, either for victory or for sacrifice. Lest Magran forsake us for our failures. You have earned the right to Fire Shrine with the talk of the Other Flame. But we cannot join you as yet in facing the Defiler.
Cool. Stand before the shrine of Magran, goddess of flame and war. Lifting your eyes, fiery motes begin to streak across your vision as you stare into the imposing cast of her likeness. For the span of a single breath, everything falls eerily silent. The Rathoon behind you fade away. Flames to either side of you flicker higher, dancing without sound. The heat is real, licking at your skin. The metal groans as Magran's statue bends her head to you in greeting. Dark Fox Chan, 1 month to 2 years and 9 days. Today I'm 39 good vibes, and damn, I am old. Thanks for the 23, dude.
Watcher, the time does not allow for niceties. Even now, Eothas gains strength from the spire. What progress have you to report?
The Rathoon are preparing a final assault against Eothas.
Then they will burn to ash and return to the mud kiln from whence they came.
Oh, good. Okay.
Presently, I shall erupt this volcano, and with it, consume Eothas. I suggest you retreat if you at all value your mortal form.
Do you not care about the Rathoon at all?
I formed the Rathoon to serve, to ward against Kith in order to safeguard Ukaizo. Now they have served me. Their sacrifice is not without honor, as yours, too, will be.
Cool.
Fare thee on, Watcher. My condolences, should you die.
Okay. Interact with the shrine. That's cool. Examine the altar. Place the torque on it. Lava eddies beneath iron grating in the floor, heating the soles of your feet while the statue herself seems to wake, metal groaning, rasping as the shrine moves. This is the most convoluted elevator ever. Ooh. Descend into the depths of the ashen maw. The shrine begins steadily lowering into the maw. As the shrine cranks lower into the maw, Eothas' colossal, adder-carved dome, neck, and shoulders slowly emerge into view. This close, the god rises up like a mountain, larger than you ever remember having seen him. Energy vibrates from his massive body, and a cacophony of mutterings and shouts from the souls whirling within it slams into you, nearly knocking you from your feet. Are you using the numbers on the keyboard? Yeah. I do a lot. Damn, look at that.
You're certain he wanted us all to come?
Have you ever seen anything so awe-inspiring? Behold the power of my god!
Okay, Jody.
Watcher, I wasn't sure you'd make it. But there is enough of you in me to grasp that you had a better chance than most. Some would say it's because you have a strong soul. Great deeds come easily to one so spiritually blessed. Or have you become great because of what has been thrust upon you? Watcher of Cadnua, Herald of Berith, Hound of Eothas.
Oh my god. You're really, I mean, this can't.
Oh? my god. Becky, look at his big green butt.
I see you, Shoti. I am glad that we could meet, even if it is under quite unpleasant circumstances.
This is really happening, right? Gone. Your humble priestess is before you. Please, tell me what you require of me. How do I save more lost souls than I can carry in one lifetime?
Shoti.
Face bright red, sweat beading her brow. Shoti stumbles precariously closer to the edge. Lantern rattling, she catches herself. A mere moment before she would have toppled over.
Shoti, quiet, the adults are speaking.
I know that you have undertaken a noble mission, but I will tell you what I told the Watcher. You need not fear for the lost souls of this world. As for you, Watcher, why is it you believe you have made it this far?
Good fortune and good people have carried me the whole way. I'd be nothing without them.
As would we all. But you have come a great distance for answers. What would you ask of me, Watcher?
That we have. And I got a request. Down here. God, look how full my lantern is. I've been harvesting day and night for you, my God.
Lantern rattling, sickle gripped so tight her knuckles are white. She waves her arms over her head as she shouts.
Oh, thank you, Watcher Shoti, who he clearly was speaking to. Girl, what? How can... Cohh pushes Shoti off the ledge and she plummets into the lava, not understanding her place in this narrative.
My dear Shoti, I do not mean to diminish your presence here, but this is a question that the Watcher needs to answer.
Diplomacy check passed.
He alone was tasked with pursuing me. The gods have placed him in this fire. It is only right that we speak together now.
I need to know why you've come back.
You need to know? Or Berith? Or the gods?
I need to know.
It seems someone else needs to know. One who has held me to the flames once before.
Magran is prepared to take drastic measures to stop you.
Magran fears what I will do.
Magran?
Just as she feared what I would do in the Deerwood.
You mean Magran?
But this time, there is no power on
maybe
Eora
he's
or in all of
Vestected.
hell to stop me.
Okay.
Understand that what I'm saying is neither a boast nor a challenge. It is the clearest statement of truth I can give you. Give Berith, in the hopes of dissuading you from taking actions that may harm others.
What are you going to do?
Force gods and mortals alike to open their eyes to one another. It seems my sister does not like the sound of that.
Can you be more specific? What are you trying to do?
I want to return the gods to our original purpose, and to allow mortals to worship us, or ignore us, for what we are, not what we pretend to be.
Go on.
Shoti gasps sharply, for once too stunned to blurt out a response. Her eyes are wild, with too much white showing, when she glances from Eothas to you.
Whatever you're doing, there's gotta be a better way.
When I entered Widewin, I did so with the intention of illuminating the history of Anguith. I wanted to show all the nations of the Eastern Reach the machines we had used to create ourselves, how we had hidden our true nature from mortals for millennia.
So, this is a little spoilery, but it was covered in the previous game, so just to catch people up. The really cool thing about the universe in this game is that the gods are actually humans from a previous civilization that made themselves into gods with the express purpose of kind of shepherding the world to a better place. So all of the gods, all of the mystical stuff in this game actually has a root in science. Like, they built machines to do this. So they basically like infused themselves with the energy they got out of other people and became as gods. That's right, become as gods. That's exactly right. Yes.
But even if I had succeeded,
it's a really
my
cool
words would have
premise.
been easy to deny. Belief creates the foundation upon which a mind's reality is built.
The stuff in this world is one of the reasons I'm so excited for Avowed, because they have so much cool stuff to work with in Avowed. Like, we could go explore, you know, super technological Ingwithan ruins, and maybe we'll build new gods in Avowed. Like, there's so many different directions they can go with it. Yeah, I am really excited for Avowed.
Some minds can never let go of that foundation. They would rather hold tight to the world in their mind than accept what they're being told.
If that's so, what are you doing this time that will make any difference? Why is it so important that mortals know that the gods came from Engwithans? We know that. That's probably because he wants them to make their own decision. And even your words can be corrupted by the leaden key and handed cold. Let's do this one. If that's so, what are you doing this time that will make any difference?
I have not come to speak, to convince, to plead, but to break the foundations
we're doing the DLC
of belief
next.
itself.
We're locked into story right now.
To extinguish the lights that maintain the illusions we have created. We took on the mantles of gods from legends, and in so doing, made real what was false, crafted truth from fiction.
I know it. Hey, Adair, did you bring another god hammer? Could you just, like, throw it at him? Throw it at him?
The time has come for a new covenant between gods and mortals. One forged in the light of truth and understanding between our kind.
Avowed is not Elder Scrolls? No. No. Avowed is based in this world. It is Avowed is in Eora, which is the world of Pillars of Eternity. And it's by Obsidian, the people who made this game. The Elder Scrolls comparison comes into the fact that Avowed is going to be a first-person RPG adventure. So kind of like Outer Worlds was Obsidian's Fallout New Vegas. Avowed is going to be Obsidian's Elder Scrolls game. That's the only... There's no lore connections to Elder Scrolls at all. None.
I will leave this place and go to the lost city the Huana call Ukaizo. It is there that all souls pass through the machines of the gods, where all souls pass into the beyond before beginning their next life.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Oblivion. I'm in Oblivion. Yeah. Wasn't Fallout New Vegas Obsidian's Fallout New Vegas? Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
When I reach that place, I will find our great machines and tear them to pieces. I will smash the great wheel until the lights of hell all gutter and die.
There it is. That's what he wants to do. He wants to break the wheel.
And when my work is done, I will leave this world forever.
More destruction. You're tearing the whole world apart because you can't make peace among yourselves.
Adair, there will never be peace among mortals, so long as they are unwittingly manipulated by the gods. The divine enslavement that Woodica reveres perpetuates ignorance, chaos, and violence across the world. I only wish to destroy the darkness that surrounds the gods, that you may better see us for what we are.
That's insane! I hope Magran explodes 2 volcanoes on you for good measure. I guess that's one way to get a response.
I'm surprised Magran is reacting this way.
Hey,
I would have thought she would appreciate a trial of this magnitude, one that tests us all.
That's a good point.
Both gods and mortals alike rely on the wheel. We depend on it for the souls that give us power. Mortals depend on it for the lives of future generations. Breaking it will force all of us to face the truth.
This is one thing I never really understood about this game. So, apparently, before they made the wheel, Hollowborn, which is the whole thing that PoE 1 is about, Hollowborn was a normal thing. It happened more regularly. So when they made the wheel, they were able to place souls into people, and until the first coming of Eothas via Widewind, there were almost no Hollowborn. So the thing that I'm confused about is, if he breaks the wheel now, he says mortals depend on it for the lives of future generations. What's going to happen then? Is it gonna happen again where Hollowborn are like everywhere? Because isn't that a terrible thing? That seems really bad. That seems like really bad. Like, aren't there better ways to do this? That seems like the evil option. You'll find out in Avowed. I know, right? Maybe. Huh.
We will fail together or move forward
It's
together.
interesting, man. It's interesting to think about.
Either ending is preferable to the cycle we still find ourselves in.
By the way, Marky Boy, thank you very much. Cohh, thank you for keeping my mood so high in these trying times. P.S. I'm playing as Cohh the Rogue in PoE 2 as well. Good vibes to you. Thank you, Marky. Why is Hollowborn bad? Hollowborn is essentially a person born without a soul. So a Hollowborn baby will not feed itself, will not care for itself, has no motivation to do anything. It's basically the equivalent of being like a human vegetable. There's no light in their eyes. Yeah, they are completely just, they're not there. Yeah, it's a husk. Yeah, it's exactly right. Yep. Is Eothas a god?
Don't wait!
Yes.
Before it's too late, you gotta take the souls I harvested for you.
The priestess thrusts her light pulsing lantern outward, as if waiting for Eothas to take it from her.
Jody, have you not been listening? Do you not, like, where were you this whole conversation?
They are not for me to take. Shodi, you are their guardian now. You are their protector. You have taken responsibility for them, and only you can decide their fate.
Yeah, so you've been spending your entire life worshiping a god. You bring your purpose to the god, and the god's like, nah, that's your purpose. It's... What?
Once again, the gods have put you in a precarious position, Watcher. Considering all the troubles I have put you through, the least I can do is protect you from the wrath Magran has intended for me.
Oh, praise Eothas. What an amazing gesture. Roll eyes. Oh, I wonder if that comes with a sarcastic clap. Oh, praise Eothas. Oh, heavens above. I do appreciate not dying. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. This will be particularly difficult for you, Watcher.
Guys and gals, we are literally being touched by the hand of God right now.
Despite herself, Shodi squeals. Trembling, she sways on her feet as if she might faint.
Oh my god.
Hey, Eothas, we're not done here. You and I, we're not finished. Don't think you can just move me aside like all the rest.
I'm so glad we're Team Maya right now. So glad.
Maybe you can't be stopped. But on behalf of everyone you've trampled, betrayed, and ignored, I'll be coming to see you again.
Perhaps we will meet again, Adair. Until then, take care of the Watcher.